Snaps for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but
Angel Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
Brandon,
We
you want one quick
can't
question?
ask Rashad questions.
Hey, Rashad.
Yo. My name is Rashad. This is the road to 5K subs. How's everybody doing today? Shorter stream today. We got a few things that happened. First things first. Congratulations to Serena Williams. Y'all give it up for Serena Williams, man. The greatest athlete of her generation, the greatest athlete of her time, Serena Williams. She's joining the ownership group in Toronto of the Toronto Tempo, one of the expansion teams with the WNBA. So shout out to the W as well. Obviously keeping me in the loop, everything. Exclusive press release type deal right here. Exclusive. Serena Williams takes ownership stake in Toronto Tempo. One of sports' greatest champions joins Canada's first NBA team's ownership group. Serena Williams, one of the world's most celebrated athletes, will be a new owner in the Tempo, the team announced today. Williams joins the team's ownership group alongside Larry Tannenbaum, chairman of Kilmer Sports Ventures. I am thrilled to announce my ownership role in the first Canadian WNBA team, the Toronto Tempo, said Serena Williams. This moment is not just about basketball. It is about showcasing the true value and potential of female athletes. I've always said that women's sports are an incredible investment opportunity. I'm excited to partner with Larry and all of Canada in creating this new WNBA franchise and legacy. Williams made her professional debut in Canada. Wow, I did not know that. In 1995. Fun fact. Kickstarting a record-setting career that saw her claim 73 World Tour WTA. Hold on now. WTA Tour level singles titles, including 23 major women's singles titles, the most in the Open era. Serena is a champion, explains Teresa Reich, president Tempo Basketball Club. She's the greatest athlete of all time, and her impact on this team and this country is going to be incredible. She set the bar for women in sports, business, and the world, and her commitment to using that success to create opportunities for other women is inspiring. We're thrilled to be making the lead up International Women's Day with this announcement. I'm so sorry. I'm all jumbled. You heard the notifications go off. I muted them. As a part of her ownership role, Williams will contribute to the bringing of the Tempo to life visually. She'll play an active role in future jersey designs and will forge unique merchandise collaborations with the team. Serena Williams is an icon, a role model, and a force for the change of the world, Tannenbaum concludes. She's earned every bit of her incredible success with hard work, tenacity, and determination in the face of countless challenges. She exemplifies the very best of what the Tempo stands for. We couldn't be more honored to have Serena. But yes, oops. Yeah, I don't have to blur that out. Okay, so but beyond that, my thoughts on this. Serena got her get back, man. Serena got her get back for real. Serena got her get back. What can I say? Serena got her get back, man. Serena got her get back. You diss me, you disrespect me, you become an op, you choose to become an op, I'm gonna buy your whole block. How about that? What I'm looking forward to in this is the rap. I'm looking forward to the bar. I'm looking forward to the first bar that references you my op, I'm gonna buy your block. All my ops, I bought all my blocks out. Whatever the bar is, whatever in some rhyme cadence scheme, something similar to that. My op, buy the block, Serena Williams. We used to be in love, Serena Williams. No. I dominated love, Serena Williams. And the ops turn to buy they blocks. Something like that. I'm ready for the first bar. I don't know who's going to say it. I don't know how they're going to construct it. I'm ready for it. Serena took it all the way there, bro. Like, this man been dissing her and Buddy for years. Her husband is Buddy. And so for her to go on the biggest stage in the world, the Super Bowl, crit walk on him at the Super Bowl, everybody's talking about it. They're not like us, a diss song, dissing him in particular. Also, she crit walked and did the dance and everything like that at the joint at the ESPYs when she hosted the ESPYs. That's another national TV stage with all the sports people watching. And then now she owns invests in a little state and part of a team in your hood, in your block. And I know Drake wanted to be a part of that ownership group because Drake was at the announcement. First of all, Drake was wearing the orange hoodies. Hold on, we got to pull this up now. I ain't even have this tab pulled up. Drake was wearing the orange hoodies years ago, right? He was wearing the orange hoodies years ago. One of his biggest features, Sicko Mode, on the joint with Travis Scott. He references Liz Cambage. He takes pictures with Liz Cambage, everything like that. That's her buddy, and that's his bud as well, Liz Cambage. You see it right here. This was probably like 20. It feels like 2019, but it was probably like 2021, huh? It was probably like 2021. Anyways, regardless, Drake has been calling for a WNBA team in Toronto for the longest. For a Canadian WNBA team for the longest. And 2018, that was Sicko Mode. That's when he shouted out Liz Cambage. He's been watching and supporting and shouting out women's basketball players throughout pretty much the entire time he's been famous. I ain't even going to hold you. He's kind of been consistent in that. You got it. Like, I remember one time he was watching like Louisville, like a random Louisville March Madness game, like when Haley Van Lith was on the team. And he's like, "Good job, ladies." And it was kind of funny. But anyways, Drake has been watching women's basketball for a little minute, and he's a basketball fan, as you guys know, and stuff like that. So now they finally get a team, and at the announcement of the team, he's there at the press conference. Drake is there at the press conference when they're announcing the team. I'm saying all this because you know, as official ambassador of the Toronto Raptors and as the global ambassador for the Toronto Raptors since what, 2013? You know he just wanted some type of hold on. Let me see. Because I got to see first, because he might already have some part of the tempo. He might be like an ambassador, same type of thing or anything. But I have to see, man. All right, Toronto tempo. Hold on, let me see Toronto WNBA. Because he was at the press conference. And this was his first like live event or whatever. So I'm going to just read this story. I need to read my story and support myself. How about that? We're going to do that. You know what? I'm going to do that since Billboard got the little paywall up and stuff like that. I'm going to read my old story. Shout out to my old job. Shout out Rolling Out, man. Where we at? Here it is. It's my story. And if it has a typo in it, mind your business. All right, here we go. Drake attends WNBA announcement ceremony. This is in May. Superstar makes first official appearance since the last diss track. Drake made his first official appearance since the peak of the rambunctious decade-plus long beef with Kendrick Lamar at a WNBA announcement. On May 23rd, the WNBA announced, come on, man, rambunctious? That boy be riding, won't it? No, I'm just saying. Now, on May 23rd, the WNBA announced it was expanding to Toronto, home to its 14th team in the league. The ceremony included special guests like former Toronto Raptors star Kyle Lowry, Raptors president Masai, Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, Canadian billionaire businessman Larry Tannenbaum, and Drake. Tannenbaum, as you guys know, is the other guy that's on the ownership thing. As we just read, reading is caring. Word to the six. Here it is. And this is Drake, Kyle Lowry, all of them dapping up and stuff like that and he's got the Canada. You know he was waiting for this. He been waiting on this day, man. He was waiting on this day, man. He's smiling. He got the coffee. He up in the morning, ready for the thing. He talking to Messiah. He talking to Kyle. We getting this done. I can't believe it. Here we go. Anyways, today is a game-changing day, not only for women's basketball, but also for sports in Canada. Tannenbaum said, this franchise will be Canada's team, and we are excited to unite the country, inspire pride and passion in the fans from coast to coast. The announcement comes weeks after the league announced the name of its next expansion team, the Golden State The Gold State's crazy. The Golden State Valkyries, who are set to begin playing in 2025. The Toronto team will begin playing in 2026. Drake has publicly advocated for a WNBA team coming to Toronto for years now, as he famously referenced former league star Liz Cambage in Travis Scott's 2018 mega hit Sicko Mode. The rap superstar has also won a WNBA hoodie before and has shown support for women's basketball throughout his career. After releasing the Heart Part 6, his latest diss response to Kendrick Lamar, this appears to be Drake's first confirmed public appearance. Blocker Academics posted a short clip of Drake on vacation after the diss track, but the fans commented that the clip was old. Drake has been Raptors' official global ambassador since 2013. The franchise has hosted Drake Nights and has even released an official OVO-inspired themed jersey. The WNBA continues to grow in popularity as well, thanks to the likes of Asia Wilson, Breanna Stewart, and a stacked rookie class that includes Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark. According to Ben Stevens, 3 games in this season's first week has brought in over 1 million viewers alone, when the league hadn't had a single game that got over 1 million viewers from 2009 to 2023. Canada has grown with basketball, producing WNBA players like Kia Nurse, Leticia Mehier, LA, and Aaliyah Edwards. The Seattle Storm and the Los Angeles Sparks face each other in Edmonton, Alberta on May 4th in front of 16,655 fans. Now, one thing that got me with this is like the fact that they edited my stuff with the Oxford comma, because I don't use the Oxford comma. But regardless, I think this was the first time I read one of my stories on here. Hey, shout out to that, man. You know what I'm saying? Read some of my stuff. Anyways, Drake wanted this for a long time, bro. Drake wanted this for a long time. So I know it's got to be something, bro. Like, you got to feel some type of way when Serena come in and swoop like this, because you know it's a petty move on Serena. Like, do you still go to the games now? Now, if Serena is approved to be on the investor board and a part of the ownership stake and a part of the ownership group, if she is approved for it, like, do you still go to the games? And like, you know, Drake is in the building. Hey, is it still like that? Or do you just go to the game since she doesn't show up to? Do they tell you, oh, Serena's coming to this game? Serena's not. But like, they have to tell them, right? Because it's his city. Like, and I say his city because who was it? The guy from Barstool, Caleb, the guy who does the Sunday Conversations, Caleb Presley. He said that Drake, he has this thing where if you come into Toronto and you're at his house, right? If it's nighttime and all the places are closed, he can call any restaurant in the city and have them open up just for him because it's Drake. So it's like, when you have that type of power in the city, of course, they'll probably tell you, Serena's going to show up to this game. Serena won't be here at this game. And then do you kind of do that? But is it always going to eat inside of him to know that he didn't get a piece of this front office or some type of power of the team beyond just kind of being an ambassador or the role that he already plays with the Toronto Raptors because his ex is there? I don't know, man. His ex said that it obviously affects him. And it's affected both of them. I know a lot of times in this story of us telling the Drake versus Serena, it's like, oh, Drake is so bothered by Serena Williams. Serena has shown that she was kind of bothered by the whole Drake thing herself in the past years, but that's like in the past. Before she was married, for real. You know, so that's just my thoughts on it. Stephen A was like, oh, I'm divorcing my wife if she shows up to dance on a diss song about her ex on national TV. Whatever, Stephen A. Like I said, this man came up on the track. It's hip hop. It's hip hop. It's the culture, right? It's the culture, right? Whatever you guys are saying, right? It's your culture. So if it's the culture, he came up on the track, said, Serena, oh yeah, Serena, by the way, your husband a groupie. So she came and bounced back. That's all there was. She just bounced back. You bark at me, I'm going to bark back. Now, one thing you really shouldn't be doing as a man, hashtag, back to it, as a man, is trying to match your ex's energy. You shouldn't be trying to do that. As a man, you're supposed to be the more emotionally mature one. But that's a whole nother conversation. Regardless, we're going to move on to the next topic. And the next topic is, well, it's still the same type of topic. It's Mr. Drake, Ari Graham. So Drake, he posted Drake is addressing on his Instagram. And on the Instagram post, it was just the marriage just talking about Drake during the beef and then her dancing to Nokia. So yeah.
Drake's culture vulture ways and the way that he steals from the fucking culture.
What did he?
Who's calling it?
Who's calling that shit? Who's calling that shit?
Go sit down. What are you doing? Ugh.
She
Go
dancing
back
to
over
it?
there with that boom bop bing bam. Go back with him.
See, and here's the problem, bro. It's like most people, I feel like most sane people, I'm gonna turn off the screen for this one. Most sane people, I feel like, as hip hop fans, as rap fans, if you went into the battle as fans of both, you like some Drake stuff, you like some Kendrick stuff. You might like one more than the other, but overall, you like both of their stuff. You're not about to, after that, just because Drake ain't rocking with him or Kendrick ain't rocking with him, you're not about to be like, oh, I ain't listen to no more Drake no more. I ain't listen to a single Kendrick Lamar. Yeah, stop lying to yourself, buddy. Stop lying to yourself, pal. Like, you come on, man. Let's be real here. Like I said, Drake is still gonna drop good stuff because he's Drake. However, I do think two things can be true at one time, and I do think this Nokia thing is kind of being almost forced in a way. But hey, at the same time, you know, some people make the same argument for not like us being forced into people. So hey, it is what it is. Game is game. The machine is the machine. You know what I'm saying? You get the influencers that get behind you. You get Duke Dennis, Phantom, and Kai singing and dancing to your joint 5 times. And then you play it at the Unrivaled game and you play it at the Memphis Grizzlies game. Eventually he's going, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But I said it off top. You can go back to my to my Some Sexy Songs for You review and everything like that, where I said Nokia, I like the song. I liked it first listen and stuff like that. But I do feel like it's being a little gas right now. Regardless, the Maris can dance to the song if she wants to, bro. Like, I don't get it. She was talking about the culture, and I feel like this is more of a what do you say, a pop song, because it is an R&B album. It's more of a dance song, a pop song, everything like that. But this was funny to see Maul, because first of all, you see Drake laughing, right? But then you see Maul laughing with even more. And that is just, okay, Maul. We getting messy Maul in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? So now you're looking at that and you're like, okay, all right, I see what's going on, Maul. I see what's going on around here and things of that sort. So interesting stuff over there and everything. But yeah. Hold on. Where else we going? I thought that was interesting. The Maris herself said something about this. And what was it? The Maris, for those of y'all who don't know, is kind of a little deep into the hip hop media trenches or whatever. She is kind of like a producer for the Rory and Mal show, for new Rory and Mal, but like her role has evolved into her being on camera and on the microphone and stuff like that. So she's kind of like the third voice on the podcast. It used to be two more of her kind of people on that level of like behind the scenes people who added in extra commentary every now and again off camera, but it was Eden and it was Julian. And Julian was my dog. Julian's the one that actually got me my interview with Rory and Mal at Made in America back in Philadelphia a couple of years ago. But they fired both of those guys. Eden hit Julian in the face when they all went out for drinks or whatever on like New Year's or just a random day. Eden punched Julian in the face, and they talked about it on a podcast. Like a month later, Eden was fired. I don't know what Julian was necessarily fired for. He had a pretty smart mouth, so maybe that has some. I don't know. I honestly do not know. But yeah, he was fired. And then, but so it's just the Maris now by herself. And the Maris gives pretty good takes. Sometimes her takes be off, but regardless, she stands on them. So I mean, I don't know. I always look at that type of stuff. What else? What else about the Maris? What about the Maris? With J. Cole, I do not agree with her J. Cole takes. She's a J. Cole fan, everything like that, which is lovely and stuff. But at the same token, it's like, bro, what Maul says about J. Cole, bro, I'm not even gonna hold you. It'd be right. Maul be right there. You know what I'm saying? I know Maul gets a lot of flack for how he stood on business on the OVO side of things with the whole beef between him and Kendrick. But in terms of his takes with Drake, he's right. And I mean, J. Cole, he's right. And yeah. So anyway,
shade and the fact that she flat ironed
something
about her foundation shade and the fact that she flat ironed her bundles on 25 degrees that really chapped my ass. And being that I'm sitting here on my couch rubbing my feet together like a moon cricket, today I have time. Now, being that you run a TikTok stand page that's dedicated to a man that wouldn't piss on you if you were on fire, I wouldn't expect you to know this. But my job as a producer and a mic on an entertainment podcast is to garner conversation from clips, which is why you're stitching something that I said a year ago without context. Damn, I'm good at my job. I should ask for a raise. You probably shouldn't have put me in that corner while having your face in the screen because it actually made you look worse than you already made yourself look when you mixed shade Despicable Me and shade Ghastly Ghost and painted it on your face.
Damaris. Careful. Your insecurities are showing. Now, I would respond directly to you, but seeing how you blocked me, I can't. Anywho, that response was a choice. A very long-winded foundation shade obsessed choice nonetheless, but it was a choice. I, on the other hand, am going to choose differently. See, here's the thing. I don't do the whole tearing black women down over looks thing.
Man, please stop. Man, stop, man. We got to stop that. We have to stop that. Please stop that. Please stop that. I'm gonna put on my red hat for this one. I'm gonna put on the red hat. Y'all ready? Red hat is on. Y'all got to stop pulling the race card in situations like that. Don't pull out no race card when you came out. You went out of your way to throw shade on me, a stranger that you do not know on the internet. You made a whole TikTok video about me. The second I say something about it, now it's, you tearing down another. No, don't do that. Don't do that now. No. You went out of your way to talk about me, and I respond to you, and now I'm trying to tear it black. Man, stop that. Stop it, bro. Stop it. You see, if you can tell, that triggered something within me. But anyway, let's go.
You won't catch me in the trenches of insecurity, swinging at edges and undertones like it's a boxing match. Unlike you, I don't need to attack someone's appearance to check them, boo. I can do it with the truth alone. You went straight to the makeup aisle instead of the facts, and that tells me everything I need to know about you. Speaking of truth, you said you created...
Went to the facts. The first thing she said was you took a clip out of context from a podcast episode from a whole year ago. Is that not a fact? Am I tripping?
A conversation garnering content, right? So basically, you say things you don't even believe just to keep the likes on. So you're clip farming? Ugh, that's embarrassing. Imagine selling your integrity for a check and then bragging about it on the internet. Couldn't be me, boo. Meanwhile, I say what I actually think. And the likes, well, they stay on just fine. I mean, it must be exhausting, huh? Waking up every day and thinking, what outrageous thing can I pretend to believe so that I can afford my Wi-Fi today? My opinions, on the other hand, are fully funded and no performance necessary. And despite what you might think, I'm not out here making content to be noticed by a man. Imagine going through life doing everything for the male gaze. That's Gaze, in case you needed help with that. As a woman with her own mind, I don't have to do that, boo. Meanwhile, you just admitted that you have to. You sit in a studio full of men and say whatever they tell you to just so you can collect a check. I agree.
She don't even realize it. She don't even realize what Damaris just told her. What Damaris is saying, obviously, which I think everybody gets, but I'm going to just say it out loud, just in case it went over your head again, is that the whole page is to defending Drake. So many days. Oh, I'm taking off the screen again. Give me a second here. So much of this past week, the past month, I'll say the past month, starting with the Grammys, going into the Super Bowl, now with the Oscars, right? With Conan O'Brien making the Drake joke. So much of it has been, oh, Drake is so sad. Oh, Drake, they treat Drake so way. Oh, man, but when it comes to Drake, we could just tell all the jokes in the world, right? This is Drake. Drake will be okay, bro. Hip-hop is a sport. This is what Drake said. Drake said this a few months ago. Did y'all forget? Drake said this. Hip-hop is a sport. It's people that done said, what's Tupac? One of Tupac's most famous songs, Hit 'Em Up. He's saying, the first thing he said is, first of all, F the chick in the clip. Come on, bro. The first thing he did was talk about the dude's wife. What is we talking about right now, bro? It's hip hop. It's rap music. You say mean things in a rap battle. Drake said plenty of mean things to Kendrick. Drake was bullying Kendrick before Kendrick even said a word. And then when Kendrick responded, Drake responded with even more heinous accusations. And Drake even, after Not Like Us, said even worse stuff. You don't see Kendrick crying about that. You don't see Kendrick crying about that at all. You know why? Because Kendrick accepts that it's rap music. The craziest part about all of this is that if you look at the Control verse and you look at everybody else that Kendrick mentioned in the Control verse, you would even forget Tyler, the Creator, was mentioned in that verse. How cool they are right now. How Tyler just, you know what I'm saying, shot at J. Cole for backing out of the Drake beef. How Tyler had Kendrick headline his Camp Flog Gnaw a couple years ago with Baby Keem as the Hillbillies, and he was in the Hillbillies music video and everything like that at Dodger Stadium to announce Camp Flog Gnaw. How Tyler just remixed Hey Now and did the That Guy, and he performs it every single night at the end of the Chromacopia show now in every single city, including each of the 6 nights in LA, the longest hip hop residency at Crypto.com Arena, formerly known as Staples Center, excuse me. You wouldn't even realize, bro, because they all got over it. They all got over it, except for this one man, bro. Except for this one man that ended up in this whole explosion, bro. This wouldn't even got into this if Drake would have just accepted it for being what it was. It was just hip hop. It was just competition. I don't hate you as a man. I just said I'm trying to be better than all of y'all in this rap game. That's all Kendrick said. But because you took it personally and because you was on your press tour for Nothing Was the Same, and everybody kept asking you about that verse, and you took that to heart and you like it's overshadowing Nothing Was the Same. If Nothing Was the Same was supposed to be what you thought, or whatever Nothing Was the Same was supposed to be, or what it was supposed to do, it was gonna do that, bro. It just is what it is. It had one of your biggest songs ever on there. Just Hold On, We're Going Home. Huge song. Almost as big as God's Plan, bro. It was God's plan before God's plan. If you know, you know. If you was outside, you're outside. And you had started from the bottom on that joint. And then for the fans, you started off with Tuck Skin Leather on the joint. And then you had From Time with Janae Aiko on there. And then you had what else? You get Pound Cake with Jay-Z on there. So what is Nothing Was the Same did what it needed to do, brother. You were upset about Control because Control overshadowed the whole Nothing Was the Same. And you were so upset about it, you held on to that for years and years. You only tried to really make it right in like 2016 when you did the DJ Khaled verse and you shouted out Kendrick in the song and Just Me, and then you showed up to the show in Toronto and tried to dap him up backstage. But at that point, it was 3-4 years, and to make Kendrick was already he was cool off you at that point, bro. And he already done dish you and King Kunta and et cetera at that point. But it's just crazy, bro. It's crazy, like how his fans are coddling him. Like no rapper in history has ever had mean things said to him in a rap beef, in a rap battle. And it's just crazy. Drake is a grown man. Drake is 37, 38. He does not need to be coddled, bro, about someone saying mean things to him in a rap battle, bro. It's a rap battle. Drake has said so many mean things to people, bro. Slid into so many girls' DMs and cousin girls' DM and tried to make them feel, but for the sole purpose of getting back at. That's the reason why you in a lot of these beefs right now. You've been moving so flawed with these dudes, girls, and stuff. Come on, man. Stop it, bro. The other day, yesterday, I think, you just posted Kim Kardashian and gave her the gold emoji in them. What is we talking about, Drake? Come on, bro.
Girl, you do need a raise. A raise in character, a raise in morals, a raise in integrity, a raise in values. But you know what? Keep it up. Play your role. Just don't get mad when people call you out for reading a script instead of having a backbone. So yeah, call me a ghastly ghost if you want. I'd rather be a ghastly ghost than a cowardly lion shaking in my boots saying whatever pays the most, but too afraid to stand on it, which is why you blocked me. See how I checked you and didn't have to say anything about your looks? Very ladylike, very demure.
She went and changed that foundation though. It's hilarious. How I feel about this is pretty much just like it's the same thing with what I've been saying, bro. It's you should be able to critique somebody and still okay. I'm gonna still listen to them, whatever. Woo, woo, they still make good music. They're talented, but you can say that, bro. Like I could say Corday's talented, but the replay value outside of these songs, I don't know. You should be able to say that about people and still be able to listen to people, bro. Like this whole if you say something, you can't come back. You pick the side. Like I think that's stupid. And it's only with one particular fan base right now in rap. The fan base, I put a name on the Drake's fan base. There it is. Anyways, this Don Staley joint, man. Where we at? Where we at? Is Don Staley up here? I didn't even pull her up in a tab. I'm gonna pull her up. And this is gonna be the last thing of the night. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody's doing swell. And to God be the glory as always. Let me see. Where we at? Don State. Oh, I'm gonna just pull this one up, man. We just gonna do this one.
I'm loving it.
And this is just an edit. Obviously, I can't play it.
I'm loving it.
So people were like, South Carolina has the chance to do the funniest thing ever with this. For those of y'all who don't know what's going on with this is kind of like some, like you really had to pay attention. If you're a South Carolina fan, you probably know. But like, so this season, a couple of coaches after losing to South Carolina has said in the post game, well, they have so-and-so McDonald's All-Americans. You know, they had the depth and stuff like that. Kenny Brooks was the latest one to say it after Kentucky lost to them. After Kentucky lost to South Carolina. Here we go. Hold on. Where we at? It's a minute 16. We pulling it up. Shout out to Alex White for pulling this up, for clipping this.
Obviously we had a lot of doubts. You have 11 new players out of 13, and I think sometimes we talk about it a little bit, but in a game like this, it really comes into play. When we had the injuries to the two kids, Jordan Obi and Dominica Parabova, that really hurt our depth. Those two kids were probably going to be definitely in a rotation, maybe even being starters. And in a game like this, you need it. They were bringing in McDonald's All-Americans, 4 McDonald's All-Americans, and just seeing which one was going to play better. And they were fresh. And, going down the stretch, I think it was 4 minutes ago, it was like maybe a one possession game. And that really elevated them. But, looking back, in the year, I was just talking to a friend out there I hadn't seen in a while. And it's been the smoothest year that I've had. The kids are, they're great. They came together organically to form the chemistry that we do have. And to finish top 4 in this league, that's a tall order because it's the best league in the country. So I think it's been a lot of fun. It's been very successful. But the great thing is we feel like we still have a lot of basketball left to play, and we're excited about that.
So there's the clip. They said instead of booing the 7-second clip, we're going to so-and-so. The context. It's the same thing, right? It feel like it didn't change anything for me. He said the same thing.
They've grown immensely.
Said, my bad. Hold on, give me a second. But yeah, he said the same thing. I want to pull up what Kim Mulkey said. Kim Mulkey, All-Americans. Let me see if we got this clip. She got. Here it is, right here.
I've ever coached.
Shout out to Chaz Frazier. ABC Columbia.
Against a team that's got 10 McDonald's All-Americans on a roster. How do you even keep 10 on a roster?
Hey, Kim Mulkey, hilarious, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
We faced today, and what a challenge it was. And it was an enjoyable game to coach in. And man, was it good for women's basketball, but it was good for the SEC. Kudos to South Carolina. Great crowd today. They're good. Well, you got 10 McDonald's All-Americans. Flip a coin. Y'all can play any of them you want. Got to keep them happy, right? I don't have that. I've got to go with what I have, what I feel in my gut.
I just have Anissa Morrow, Michaela Williams, Flau'jae Johnson. What will I do? Poor me. Fresh off of a national championship, the fourth one of my career. We're just the underdogs. Ain't nobody believing us. Remember when Georgia went undefeated in football for like 3 seasons in a row? And the second time they won the championship, they won back-to-back championships. Kirby Smart and all the players were like, nobody believed in us. And it's like, literally everybody believed in you guys, Kirby. What are you talking about?
Fatigue could play a part, but I always tend to give credit to the opponent. The shots we missed could have been fatigue. The shots we missed could have been their good defense. Yeah, you got that many. Who you gonna stop? Pick your poison.
So that's Kim Mulkey talking about the McDonald's All-Americans. You saw Kenny Brooks talk about the McDonald's All-Americans. Now here's what Don Staley has to say about her McDonald's
I'm loving it.
All-Americans.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it.
South Carolina really be shady, bro. The SEC be shady. Women's basketball be shady. Basketball be shady. Sports be shady. But man, Don throwing that, like, y'all hilarious, bro. Y'all are all hilarious, bro. Like, you see what's going on, man. You see what's going on. Bang, bang. Do I get a combo? You got to be careful going into these comment sections. But yeah. That's it. That's all I got for tonight. Shorter stream. I hope you all take care of yourselves. I'm about to upload some stuff, everything like that. Y'all be easy. Dyson Daniels, is he the defensive player of the year? I don't know. Some people are talking about SGA. Some people are talking about some other players. Who else is people talking about for defensive player of the year? There's some other folks. But we'll see. I think he's definitely up there. He just had another game-winning steal. So I don't know. We'll see. But anyways, as always, my name is Rashad Milligan. This is the Road to 5K subs. If you're new to the channel, y'all please be safe and take care of yourselves until next time.
That's for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but
Angel Rashad Milligan rolling out.
Brandon, we can't ask Rashad questions.
Hey, Rashad.